It's another day on Shine Africa, and we'd like to say a very big thank you to all of you who are watching now. We are at the Goethe Institute in Bastos, Yaoundé, and I am your host, the Reverend Abomta Mirabel Siringwa. On today's episode of the show, we want to talk to somebody who is more than just an artist, because he loves wordplay, he loves poetry, and just when we come back, you will meet my guest. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for WAN SHEY. You're welcome. Thank you very much. It's actually not the first time that you are on the show. You were on the show before. You did a song. Yes, on the show. So we like to thank you for coming back as guest to tell us stories that have made you who you are today.
True.
You asked us to do the pineapple juice.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. So let's go to my kitchen where we do the happy juice. Do you have a juicer at home?
I do have one.
Oh, wow, that's nice for a man. Yeah. And our juice is ready. What's your favorite color, please?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, that looks like a man. So I give you a blue straw, and I also have a blue straw.
Thanks.
Blue.
Okay, thank you.
And I take a blue too. And just before we go, ladies and gentlemen, remember that a kitchen without a juicer is not alive. A kitchen without a juicer is not alive. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am still in the company of this very handsome guy, WAN SHEY. And of course, you're still on Shine Africa. Please, can you have a sip of your juice?
Of course.
How do you like it?
This is nice.
Okay,
it's really nice.
Very tasty, right?
Really is.
Yes, you know, when we're talking behind the scenes, what struck me about you is the fact that you love poetry. Not very many artists in Cameroon. I mean, some of them are not even writers, talk less of being poets and all of that. So let us hear a little bit about who you are. Who is WAN SHEY?
Well, WAN SHEY is a rapper from Tor.
Okay.
Woo! WAN SHEY is a rapper from Tor. Yeah. I started rap quite early. When I was about 15, back in the village. I grew up in the village. I'm a village boy.
Wow.
Village boy.
That is good.
Yeah, I fell in love with words.
Yeah.
Words. It just struck me.
Which part of Kumbo, please?
Tatum.
From Tatum?
Yes.
Oh!
Not even the center, like.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I fell in love with words, just piecing them together. I used to be just into poetry. Poetry, wordplay, rhyming, everything.
And what did you do with it? I
was just writing for fun's sake. But at some point I was like, okay, what can I get out of this? It has to have a rhythm. That's when I started. My elder brother is a huge rap fan. So
wow.
All in the house, he would be bumping Tupac, Biggie. I was like, okay, like this could be something.
Okay.
I realized I just had to twist my poetry a little bit and it could give really good rap.
Yeah.
That's me.
So is he singing, your elder brother?
No, he does not sing, but he's
But he encouraged you to become a singer?
Not encouraged per se. I just
You followed him, what he was doing.
I was like,
yeah, so is Tupac your idol?
No.
Okay, so who is your idol?
I love Tupac. Every rap fan should love Tupac.
Okay.
But I'm much more into some other guys who are more into wordplay, like Rakim, Tyler, the Creator, a lot of them.
Wow, okay.
The Kendricks and all the rest.
Okay, tell us now about your musical journey. Are you signed under a label? I know that you have a label. Yes, tell us about your label first.
I'm unsigned. I'm not signed. I own my own record label. for 2 years now.
Okay.
Yes, all my projects have been released under my own record label.
The name, please, is Sabi Boy Records. Sabi Boy Records, yeah.
Sabi Boy Records, which is actually just a smaller company under my umbrella company, which is called Elite Media.
Wow.
We are into communications, artist management, branding, marketing, etc. So Sabi Boy Records is just like the production unit of Elite Media.
Wow. Yes. Okay, that's good. So before you had your own label, you were not signed at all?
Truth is, I'm a very stubborn guy. There's this no sir, yes sir, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
So I just love working according to my own rhythm.
Okay.
So I decided, okay, to stay away from trouble, I just create my own thing.
Okay.
That's when Sabi Boy came from.
Is it helping you? Because I think that it's easier. It's my opinion that it's easier when you're just singing and someone is looking for the money to sponsor you. Is it easier for you? Are you comfortable running your own label?
It's not easy, but I think it depends on what an artist, what a creative mind is looking for. I am not just looking to be an artist, but I'm looking to be a businessman. So I have to learn how to create and manage a business. I know that from a mistake, you either learn or you learn. Nothing else.
From a mistake, you either learn or you learn.
There's nothing else.
That's a very good one, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back from this musical break, we are going to talk more to the patron of Sabi Music to find out exactly some secrets that he may be hiding from us.
WAN SHEY. Buy one, take one, sasa, you know the fear. And the river na ye. And the river. I just need your guitar. Jika, and the river na ye, and the river. Yep. WAN SHEY. Hey, lay. Mko for year, guy will mko for year. I'm caught game lenata she peers she mojim for swear. Vi ban bini na kulen. One okay do kumalen bam. Muya len for ma be fever for bemo benar fon lot. Money yun ki kun for WAN SHEY ningagang. Nzak 50 at the vinta benjay. Mojim she ya ban. Okay be fever tangba. Una she live she minyashi. Ramon tapi to walk water we boga. I'm a me left in Mosange, that I want to left in Mokang, Kubenjim Fawako, Shinzan Shayi Balang, a young Jiko Boata, Dramoki Yunga Sangfit, Dramo 5 war song, Dramoki weekend ship, one veil mum, you are the daddy, we've came within mum, dry body, one veil mum, Colombin, you are daddy, we've came within mum, dry body, you don't be me kill Kishamo, you don't be me kill Kishamo, and the river na ye, and the river, I just need your guitar. And the river na ye, and the river. I sweet the dra one sake, mambo yisho adrakale, kiban kidra tamva, customer dra bakarin, kinyoke uyiveke, uloji umevesi, uyiko itia wolengon, bavan siya Brensley, mamidra shong bashong, wane kushong bwako, mbafsir na dranko, mwayen potago, fada sweet drakibay, pastor J drakibay, gashif sweet drakibay, taliman, kai walay, matim kowo, WAN SHEY, Matim Kowo wate Yirwani dranga sala Ayong the dra takila One Joe takeja Ayong the dra shakila One veil mum Beya you are the daddy We've came within mum dry ya bati One veil mum Colombin you are daddy We've came within mum dry ya bati You don't be me kill Kishamo You don't be me kill Kishamo and the river na ye, and the river. I just need your guitar. And the river na ye,
There is a lot of fine music in Africa.
True.
Wow, what were you singing about? Please take your seat.
Thank you.
Wow. So what were you saying? That was in Saw, yes.
Yes, that was in Lamso. But
Like in Lamso,
yes,
yeah.
but the word Andy Rifa is it's like a coinage from Limbum and Lamso.
Okay.
It basically
Limbum should be from Camber.
From Camber, yes. It basically means have you heard?
Okay.
So the whole song is about this stubborn guy.
Okay.
Like, typical, like obviously, right?
Yeah, because I heard a lot of WAN SHEY in
That's the stubborn dude.
Okay,
right
have you heard about WAN SHEY?
It's some sort of autobiography. So the song is about this stubborn guy who refuses to conform.
Okay.
He's always doing the direct opposite.
Okay.
So the hook has his parents asking him, Andy Rifa, don't you hear? Can't you listen? And he's always like, yeah, I hear you.
Well, what does WAN SHEY mean in Lamso?
Son of Shey, or like child of Shey.
Child of Shey.
Shey is actually a title in where I'm from. So my dad was a title holder.
Okay.
Being his son.
And what's that brand of music? What's it? It's still rap?
It's just, people will call it Afro Trap.
Afro Trap.
Afro Trap.
Okay.
It's just like the African version of American Trap.
Wow, okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, so
I think it's really nice. And what motivates a young man like you? We live in a country wherein a lot of young people don't want to be identified with their culture. So what will motivate someone like you to sing entirely in your native language?
Well, I think I already mentioned I'm unapologetically a village boy.
Okay.
I'm 100% villageois.
Okay.
So, and I'm really proud of it because music, like any other thing, has a soul of its own. So you have to be able to tap from the source. And my own source is my culture, where I come from. Like the realities I had to pass through as a kid. Did you have to ask an uncle and auntie or someone before bringing up this song, or you're that deep in the culture, you know everything that happens? No, I did not ask. I grew up with my grandmom. Okay. So culture is all the Andilifors, you just Andilifon, you just know them. True. Wow. Thank you very, very much. And I hope that you go far with. Is this music? You already have the video? The video is out. It's on YouTube, so everybody can check it out there. Wow, I think it's a month ago. Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Once more here, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to salute you for that song. Like you said, you love to play with words, and I think we had it in the song that you just did. And now I like to hear about other projects that you're working on. What are the projects that your label is working on now? Okay, I have a lot of projects coming up. First of all, the most immediate project, I'm working on an album. Drops next month ending. Oh, that's actually an exclusive. drops next month ending. That's May ending. Okay. Apart from the album, I'm working on my foundation, the WAN SHEY Foundation. Wow. Yes, and that's actually something I would love to mention because being optically challenged, I was born with a sight issue. Okay. It's called the medical condition. It's called amblyopia or lazy eyes. Okay. Yes. So eyes that never learned how to see. So I've been wearing lenses all my life. Oh God. Yes. Yeah. So but they fit you, eh? Right? Yeah. So I realized that it took me a very long time to convince my parents that I had an issue with my eyes. Hey. Yes. I was always like, I have issues with my eyes. They'll be like, you've seen those boarding school kids wearing eyeglasses. You're trying to be like them. It took me about 10 years to convince them. And it actually happened that one day I woke up in the morning, I could not see. That's when they took me to the hospital. So I don't want this phenomenon to be rampant. I don't want it reproducing itself in other families where a child has to convince the parents that I'm not seeing well. At times the eyes even hurt. So my foundation will be all about facilitating access to lenses, eye care. Yeah, so are you partnering with some organizations that is working, like I think we have Sight Savers, we have the Eye Foundation, we have many foundations that are working. There are a lot of foundations, but being the stubborn person that I am, I usually like starting on my own. On your own, yes, okay. So for now, my immediate project is all the funds that are going to be made from the sales of my album are going to be pumped into this project. Okay. Yes. Wow. Do you have a particular community that you're targeting? For now, no particular community. I'm just going to write down a list that already exists, obviously. I take one community after the other.
Okay.
But being the top guy that I am starting from top. Like,
Starting from top.
Sorry for the discrimination. That's how it is.
No, it's not discrimination. I don't see it like that. Yeah, they say that charity begins at home.
True,
charity should begin at home. Now tell me, do you have other artists that are signed to your label?
For now, no. Managing an artist is quite difficult. So right now, if I sign an artist, it's going to be quite a tedious project for me, because I have to manage myself and manage that artist. So after my album, we can sign an artist now, so that we'll focus fully on that artist. And my album is like a market tester. We have to see how the album of an upcoming unsigned independent artist can fare in the market, so that we'll know exactly how to do our financial projections.
Upcoming, unsigned,
independent.
Oh God!
The combo was crazy.
Upcoming, unsigned, independent artists. Yes. I mean, you did your label 2 years ago. Before then, how long were you singing? Before then,
I've been singing for a while. Never dropped any official project, but I've been singing for a while.
And as soon as you dropped it, you were everywhere. Everywhere in Cameroon, all the TV channels.
I don't even know how that happened. Anyway, I know how that happened. God made it possible.
Okay.
But, I can't explain how that happened. I guess that's how God works, actually.
Okay, I think so. I think so.
Yes. So this is me. I am just a product of his own.
Yes, you're doing too many things together, which is, I think that's the trend now. It's very trendy for people to multitask. So how do you find the time to do all these different things? You have an office from where you function?
Yes. Even though actually this is the 21st century, everything can happen online. You just sit in your house and you just need a laptop and an internet connection and everything happens. but for now, the Sabi Boy head office is in Douala, Bonaberi, actually.
You moved to your office because you used to be in Yaoundé for a very long time.
Yes.
I'm surprised that you moved your office to Douala. Why?
Yes, as we say it in the streets, Yaoundé be slow.
Yaoundé be slow.
Yaoundé be slow.
Okay.
So Douala being the corporate town that it is, I thought that, okay, let me move out there and see what it looks like. And I think so far, it's good. Yes, it's much more promising.
It's of course the economic capital of Cameroon.
True.
So we expect it to be that way.
Of course.
Yes. Now we have been talking together, and I would like for us to get a question from the audience.
Hello, my name is Gwa Kelvin, and I have a question for you. Please, what can I do to become like you one day?
Voila, a very good question from a very young man.
Basically, it depends on what your passion is. You have to be able to locate your passion, understand that nothing but hard work and discipline takes you there. Oh, most importantly, the fear of God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, very important.
That's very
important.
Yeah.
The rest is not worth it. You need the guiding spirit.
Yeah.
Yes,
you were very proud of your people from Kumbu. So do you want to tell them something in your language? In the Nso language.
The Nso language. Hey, we're always waiting for an opportunity.
I know you people now, Nso people.
We don't clown with this. Mshati Widram.
Hey,
Mshati Widram. Widram ole mo for Kumbo for Tatum. WAN SHEY. Tell
us what you have said. Don't sell us to Nso people here.
No.
What did you say?
Said greetings to everybody.
You are WAN SHEY from Tatum.
I said greetings to everybody. From Kumbu to Tatum, this is WAN SHEY. Stay well.
Oh la la! And how do I greet them?
Mchatio.
Okay, you have been on the hot seat. You want to ask me a question now? What would that question be?
Okay, basically, being a businessman, I can see the enterprise you're running here. I would like to know, what is your greatest challenge running Shine Africa? What is your greatest challenge? Does it come at the level of finances? I know how Cameroonians are. Does it come at the level of mobilizing Cameroonians to be much more supportive of the show? At what level do you have issues?
I have, if it's about mobilizing people, we do not have an issue. Though sometimes the concept of the program is for us to have an audience. I think that's the one challenge that we have now. It appears that people want to be paid to be part of the audience. Yes, something like that. So that's one of it. But I think that the biggest challenge we're having now is at the level of money. Yes, it's a fair cap, but I think everything is going to be okay because we're pretty much just starting.
True.
And of course, I cannot say that it's all money because we're actually making money on Shine Africa.
True.
But the monetary part still remains the challenge.
True, and you guys are doing an excellent job.
Thank you very much. I take the thanks on behalf of my crew. Can you clap for the... Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now is my moment, and I know that you're a very good dancer, but I'm still going to try to dance with you. We're going to dance. You asked us to do On Va Gérer by Mr. Leo.
Yeah, very special song to me.
Wow.
I love it. The storyline is awesome.
Okay, that's so beautiful.
Oh, disclaimer, I'm a terrible dancer.
La femme africaine, jamais non ne lâche pas. Girl, I no go lie. Say now you be the one way I want to make my wife. Si je te dis que je te donne tous tes problèmes sont les miens. Si le monde te rejette, deviens mon bébé, je te tiens. Si y a la job pour un, il y a la job pour tous. Même si c'est un bout de pain, on partage un peu. Et puis s'abuser sans valider, la voyage. If you carry me like my sister, beg no show. I know say you know easy, mais on va gérer. Mon bébé you know easy, mais on va gérer. Allez, 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 maman, allez.
Wow, we gave you so much time to dance because we wanted to see all the different styles that you wear. Yeah, results.
They don't know.
So can we have someone with a mark sheet, please? So was it a 5?
Really?
Was it an 8? That leaves us with a 10.
Oui, c'est bon.
To sit again, please. Just come here.
Okay.
And get some space. We're actually trying to fill the calabash. Get some space somewhere and put your name.
Okay.
Wow, thank you very much. You have done it so beautifully. Right here. WAN SHEY, right here. And in Africa, you do not visit people and go back empty-handed. You're doing so much for Cameroon already. And what we wish is for you to go further, and that could take you to Africa and the rest of the world. That's why we present this African map to you.
Oh, really?
Thank you so much for coming.
Merci. Connectez-vous, merci.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Before you go, please, here. It's not that easy. Okay. Another one here. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's here we call it quits on this episode of Shine Africa, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to say a very big thank you to Goethe Institute in Bastos, where we're shooting today, and also to Somato Hotel BMRC for hosting our guests and artists. And just before we go, here is our watchword. It says, it is a Senegalese proverb which says, haste and hurry can only bear children with many regrets along the way. Haste and hurry can only bear children with many regrets along the way. I remain your host, the Reverend Abongta Mirabel Siringwa. Until next time, it's a bye-bye from my crew and I. Bye-bye.